guys, welcome back to another video. First of all, don't mind how I look. I feel like my last few vlogs or whatever, I just look a mess all the time, but it's really just because it's super early in the morning, and I actually just got up so that I could drop my sister off, and hopefully you guys can hear me because they are doing construction in the city of Chicago on the south side, and there's literally construction. When I say every corner you turn, somebody's doing some type of construction. I mean, the state of Illinois must have just got like their income tax return or something, and they are just redoing every single street, which is a little frustrating. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. My name is Bria, and I would love if you would join me on my adventures and all my journeys of being a mom and trying to improve myself. So yeah, hit the subscribe button. I'm not gonna beg you, you know, but I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to grow. I'm almost at 50, my first 50 subscribers. And it's almost been a year of me posting here on YouTube. So I'd love to get my first, 50 subscribers. I'd love to get 1,000, to be honest, but I'll take my first 50. But help me reach that goal. Hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend. Tell your mama. Tell your cat, your dog, anybody to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So today I am in the middle of a 36-hour fast, which this is my first ever 36-hour fast. So that means I started this last night at about 9:20. And I do use the Zero app. I'll leave it linked below. I use the Zero app to track my fast because I am keto. So yeah, I started it about 9:20 last night. Why am I on a 36-hour fast? Well, like I mentioned, I did restart keto about a month ago. I think yesterday would have made week 4 for me. And I was doing fine. I really was. I stepped on the scale on Thursday, which this is actually in a video. I stepped on the scale and my weight was at, no judgment, 222.4. So I had lost a total of almost over 16 pounds since I had started keto within 3 weeks. This is in a separate video, which you guys should have seen already. So I was really happy. And then I stepped on the scale yesterday, which would have been Sunday. And I had been feeling like for maybe 2 days, like very bloated, and just, my gut didn't feel right. And I don't know if it was like, because I do like the tortilla wraps and the low carb bread. Like, I'm not always eating it, but for 2 days straight, I did have like the low carb tortilla, and then kind of like the sugar-free chocolate chips. Well, thank you for letting me go, even though you got to the stop sign before me, which would have given you the right of way, but whatever. Sometimes like the sugar alcohols can definitely like irritate your stomach a little bit. So I don't know what it was, but I stepped on the scale yesterday and I was back up to 226.4. So that's 4 pounds. I also didn't exercise like for 2 days. So that was up, I was up 4 pounds, and I wasn't entirely happy about that. I got a little discouraged, and I was also, hold on you guys, I was in the middle of kind of just struggling with cravings. I had felt like, not even like I wanted bad things, but maybe like I wanted, you know, cherries. Like my mom had this bowl. Well, actually I bought them because I did her grocery shopping for her. But there was this big bowl of these big beautiful like cherries and nectarines, and it's like I didn't want anything bad, but I would have loved like a mango or some grapes or you know, just some fruit, like not just strawberries and blueberries, which you can have on keto. So I was really kind of feeling like like, I don't know, just a little like, man, what's the point? You know, I've always been this size. Am I ever gonna lose this weight? And at the end of the day, like, I don't like the way my clothes are fitting. You know, since having my daughter, my stomach is shaped so weird now. Like, I've always been bigger and I've never ever had a flat stomach, but the shape of my belly since being pregnant and giving birth via C-section is just not how it used to be, which I think I've kind of been doing some research, and I think it's something called, I don't even want to pronounce it because I don't want to mess it up, but I'll put it across the screen. But it's basically like where your abs like separate. So I've been looking at exercises to try to fix that, to try to get my stomach back to like a normal shape, because like nothing, I just hate the way everything fits. And you know, my arms, and I don't want to like sit here and down myself. I'm not down on myself. I love myself. I think I'm beautiful, but I'm just so like, I just want to get this weight off and just start to feel cute again. So with that being said, because I was kind of feeling a little down and feeling, you know, off, I indulged. I did. It was only just yesterday. Yesterday was actually Father's Day, and my mom made like fried chicken and beans and cornbread and macaroni and cheese and sweet potato, and I just ate it. I ate it, whatever. You know, I had like a cookie, and it was just a lot. So 36-hour fast. We are not eating anything today, and I'll be able to eat again basically tomorrow morning at around 9:20. So I'll have like breakfast tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do like updates with you guys and kind of check in. It'll be more like a Dear Diary, kind of how I'm feeling. I don't know if I'll work out today, or if I should not burn those calories. But yeah, guys, I will just check in with you all and give you updates on like how I'm feeling throughout this fast here. So anyways, yeah, we're resetting and we're doing this fast to get back on track and get our body back in ketosis, which is the most important thing. I'm gonna check in with you all when I have updates. I actually do feel really hungry, but it's okay. I've got water. Oh, so beverages. I will be consuming water, and I kind of need to research what else I can have. I think maybe I can have some green tea because I need some caffeine in my life, and I feel like I can only have coffee if it's black coffee. All right, guys, so we are out walking. Sorry if the camera is shaky. I'm obviously walking, pushing a stroller, and holding the camera and talking to you guys. But we did come out for a walk, not a super like aerobic walk or type of workout because I don't have any food in me to like burn off. In terms of how I'm feeling, I mean, right now it's 12:22, and like normally I would be fasting still at this time because I do like between 18 to 20 hour fast. So like intermittent fast. So I mean, I'm fine, I'm okay. Like I get hungry, but it's not bad. So yeah, I get hungry, but it's not a terrible type of hunger. The only thing is like, as the day progresses, I know like I'm gonna be hungry and I can't go to bed until basically midnight, pretty much, or a little bit before midnight because I get off work at 11:30 p.m. So that's gonna be the only difficult part, because honestly, if this were a day where I weren't working, I would just go right to bed, you know, when I put Brooke to bed, which would be like 9 o'clock, and I could just go to sleep and be done. But let me see if I put my arm here, will that help? But yeah, I'm just gonna keep drinking water. I honestly haven't been drinking a ton of water because I don't want to just keep peeing. So yeah, I'm drinking water. I was gonna see if I could have coffee, but I kind of been researching and seeing like what technically breaks a fast, because I want to do this and get the full benefits of fasting. I've been like doing research, and I've come across Dr. Mindy Pelz, which I've followed her before when I did keto, because she knows a lot of information on how like women should fast and fasting for like your sex hormones and stuff. She was saying that like basically what breaks your fast pretty much just depends on like your insulin, your level of insulin resistance. And the only way to know your level of insulin resistance is to check your blood sugars. And I mean, I do have a glucometer, which is a blood sugar testing machine, because I was diabetic when I was pregnant, so I had to test my blood sugars. But I don't want to risk like drinking coffee. Let's say I do drink coffee and it does raise my blood sugar, well then I've basically broken my fast and would pretty much not be getting the full benefits of it and like starting over. So I'm just gonna stick with water. So this will officially just be a 36-hour water fast, not a 36-hour like fast. It'll just be a water fast. I literally haven't even had a piece of gum today because I noticed that gum has like 2 grams of carbs, the sugar-free gum. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm going to just stick it out. I mean, that's all I can do. Just stick it out. I'm not gonna like think about being hungry too much or think about food. I just have to stick it out because I am trying to get this weight off. I want to be, I'm gonna say on camera so that I can hold myself accountable, but by August 1st I would like to be at 190. So that's the goal, and I have to make it happen. So I'm gonna do this fast, but I'm gonna put the camera down because my arm is getting tired, and we're gonna finish our walk, and I'll just check in with you guys a little bit later. All right, so we're back from our walk, and it is 1:46. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is 1:46 p.m. and I'm hungry, but it's okay. I'm just pushing through. I think it's hard because my daughter still has to eat and I have to prepare what she eats, you know, so she's got her snacks and food and I just want to eat something. So yeah, but I'm just gonna push through. I'm gonna push through. I may get some green tea and have that with some apple cider vinegar. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna use any sweetener in my tea, so no like liquid stevia. So I'm just gonna keep it straight. I can drink tea without any sweetener. I do tend to like my tea a little less sweet than people might like theirs, so yeah. So yeah, I'll make some tea and have that and just keep on drinking my water, and let's just hope that tomorrow morning comes soon and I can have some bacon and some eggs or something. I'm not really sure how I'm liking this hairdo. It's crochet. This hair is very hot. It is not. I need to slick down my edges, but I just took my shower when we got back, so I just kind of took my bonnet off and let it be down, but I'll probably pull it back up because it's so freaking hot. This hair is so hot. This is not a summer hair. This is more fall, winter, definitely winter. And I hate putting in crochet. Like, I install my own crochet. I hate installing it and then just taking it down right away because it's a waste. You know, you waste your money, you waste your time. But I'm just not sure if I can deal with this for 3 weeks. Also, this hair is very dry. Like, it's got such a dry feeling. I can do the look. I actually don't mind that it's a bigger hair. I don't mind that at all. But it's just the fact that it's very dry and I don't know what product to put on it. I need to do some research. I need to maybe check out Leah Levon and see if she's ever worn this hair and what it's looking like and how she maintained it, because like I like it. I like the look, the wand curl look, you know, and I like the fullness of it. It's just so hot and like dry, so I need to do that, and on top of like 10 million other things that I need to do. I got a lot of different stuff going on right now that I'm trying to make happen, and I'm not going to talk about it specifically until things are set in stone. But yeah, it's just a lot going on, and I'm really trying not to let life get to me and impact my eating and, you know, my exercise, because life is always going to be there. There's always going to be something happening. My child is way too quiet, so let me check on her. All right, so as I suspected, she was getting into some stuff. But what was I saying? I don't want to let life get to me and impact, you know, how I'm eating and use life or stress. Yeah, I just don't want to use life or like life stressors or life changes as an excuse to just eat like crap or, you know, not exercise, because at the end of the day, I just need to lose this weight. I'm so tired of just not being comfortable in my own body. Yeah, it's hard. Losing weight is not easy. Especially when you have like an emotional attachment to food. But I'm trying my best, and I'm gonna stick it out, and I'm gonna get through this day. So let's make some tea and drink our green tea with some apple cider vinegar. And you know what? the day will be over soon. It's already it's almost 2 o'clock. I start work at 3. So yeah, you'll be fine. Good morning. So it's Tuesday. I made it. Well, actually, it's Tuesday at 8:19 a.m. So I got about another hour, but yeah, I made it. I just actually woke up. Let me take my glasses off. Hold on. So yeah, I just woke up and I logged into work because I'm working day shift today. Yeah, that's why I look like this. So yeah, let's talk about the aftermath of my 36-hour fast. So I stepped on the scale. That should be a clip that you have seen, or at least a photo that you've seen prior to right now, to me talking right now. And I was, I think, 224.6, I think. So that is maybe like a 1.8-ish pound loss, like not quite 2 pounds, but I'll take it. In terms of how I'm feeling, so yesterday after maybe like 7, I was fine because I've been intermittent fasting. Hey, don't knock the camera over. So I pretty much don't eat after 7 anyways, right? So once like 7:30 came, it was kind of conditioned in my mind, since I've been fasting all this time, that I'm not gonna eat. I just drink, you know, water. Even before I started back keto, especially when I was dealing with like my gallbladder issues, I would eat, you know, like by 7. I don't eat late. I don't eat late because it takes a long time for my food to digest. So I'm used to eating early. So when it hits like 7, 8 o'clock, in my head, I'm not thinking, oh, I need to eat, or I want to eat, or I'm hungry. My body is just conditioned not to be eating at that time. Sorry, I'm watching my work computer to make sure nothing's coming through that I need to tend to. But so yeah, once 7 came, I pretty much, you know, was just drinking my water, and I you know, took my break from work. I got Brooke her bath and, you know, ready for bed. And, you know, the rest of the night I was just kind of, you know, sitting up, working, sipping my water when I needed it. Really tired. Even this morning, like, I felt really, really tired. I feel like this hair is distracting. Felt like I could have slept in till maybe like 9:30, which is not gonna happen. That hasn't happened in so long. But yeah, I just kind of feel really tired, but I'm tired, I feel like, a lot, because, you know, I have a young child, so she's constantly like doing stuff, and, you know, I constantly have to be chasing after her, picking her up or putting her down, or, you know, it exerts a lot of energy. So me being tired is not really anything new. I do need to kind of get my iron level or my iodine or whatever. I need to check to make sure that I'm not anemic, which I think they may have checked for that when I was in the hospital, like before my surgery, but I'm not sure. I need to look back at the blood work. So yeah, me being tired is nothing new. I will say, last night, like around like 7 or 8-ish, I started getting a pretty bad headache. And I've had migraines since I was like a preteen. There could be a number of reasons why I'm getting a headache. It could be like hormonal. I think I might be on like day 15 of my cycle, which is usually kind of ovulation time. So that could be a part of it. It could be because I didn't drink enough water over the last 36 hours. I definitely don't feel like I've been consuming enough water in general. So it could be a little bit of dehydration. Speaking of water, let me drink some now. Yeah, the goal for this week is eat only when hungry. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat breakfast this morning. But I think I might just do like a 2-meal day. We'll have to see like how hungry I am and how I'm feeling. Normally I just eat 2 meals, so since I'm eating breakfast basically 9:20 and in an hour pretty much, then I'll probably just eat an early dinner. So yeah, overall, do I feel like I could do it again? Yes, it really wasn't that bad. I would say definitely start, like make dinner your last meal, and that way you would just go one full day without eating, and then that next morning you eat again. So let's say you have dinner at 6 p.m. So let's say you have dinner at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, which is today. Then you start your fast. You know, you're not going to eat anything for the rest of the evening, which you honestly could just go to bed or watch a movie or something. And then like all day Wednesday, you wouldn't eat anything. You'll just have water or tea, coffee, whatever. And then like Thursday morning at 6 a.m. is when you can eat again. So it's really not that bad, especially if you're an experienced faster. I would consider myself an experienced faster because I've done intermittent fasting on and off for maybe about 3 years now. So it wasn't really hard at all to do. The most difficult part, I feel like, was just, hold on, this piece of hair is gonna drive me nuts. What? Okay, so the most difficult part really was the fact that I was still around food. Like, I had to feed my daughter, but it was okay. All in all, you know, I ended up losing, and Berg knocked the whole camera over. So yeah, it wasn't that bad, and I would definitely do it again if I need to kind of reset. What I really needed to reset was my mind, my mental, because losing weight, I feel like it's more mental than anything. It's definitely a mind over matter type of thing. So I kind of needed to reset and retrain my thinking, so that I'm not frustrated because I'm not losing fast enough, or because, you know, my body is not changing, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to stop talking. I'll show you guys what I eat today. I'm not going to be talking anymore. It's just going to be clips of what I eat for the rest of today after breaking my fast and being keto, still eating ketogenically. I do need to do my test strips to see if I am back in ketosis, but I'll do that later on this week. So yeah, you guys, that's all that I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the clips of this video. Definitely just wanted to come on and say, you know, my thoughts about my fast and how I'm feeling, and yeah, definitely leave me a comment down below if you've ever done a fast like this, or if you're intermittent fasting or keto, and let me know how it's working for you. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up to let me know you like this content. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Check out what I eat for the rest of the day.